back, everybody, to Overreaction Week 6. We are here with Overreaction Monday, giving you guys all of our crazy takes on another wild weekend. All right, guys? And I'm here with my friend Vincent, who is a Seahawks fan, and he's feeling great, especially this video, because we're going to be talking about his favorite players currently. We're going to be talking about JSN, all right? And we are both in agreement that we think currently, right now, after week 6, the best wide receiver playing this year is Jackson Smith-Njigba, all right? He is playing out of this world, absolutely insane. And I'm going to break down some stats for you guys of why I think, and Vincent definitely thinks as a JSN lover, why this guy is one of the best receivers, the best receiver this year, all right? So he has 42 receptions on the year, which ranks number 2, I believe, if I'm correct. He has the most yards currently in the league with 696 after an incredible game this past Sunday with 162 yards reception. He only has 3 touchdowns, so that's your only knock on him, right, guys? If you want to knock on this guy, only 3 TD catches. That's it. But in my opinion, what I love to see from wide receiver is a deep threat that's able to get a huge chunk plays, and he has 5 catches over 40 yards, with his longest being 61 yards. That's crazy for this early in the season to have that many. I've seen guys who have 8 or 9 in the whole season. Already to have 5 this early in the season, incredible. You gotta love that. And he's caught all that on only 56 targets very early in the season. He's gonna have a 1,500 plus yard type of season at this pace easily. He just has to keep this pace, which I don't see him slowing down. I said at the beginning of the season, when we were talking about fantasy wise, I was like, JSN should be a top, a first round pick. He should be a first round pick. Most leagues he went in the second, maybe early third. I was saying this guy should be a first round pick. When I was able to stack him in the second, I was overjoyed. I was like, hey, this is a lock for my team right now. I love JSN. I love what he's doing with him. Metcalf being hitting the road over to Pittsburgh. I knew JSN breakout year was coming. So really happy for him. Vincent, I'm going to pass the mic to you as a Seahawks fan. All right, take it away.
Yeah, man. Seattle fan for, quite a while now. But JSN has only been with us for 3 years. We saw it in the first year. He started to grow as a rookie, making spectacular catches. And we were like, we got the next one. We're like, we got him. Second year did really good behind DK, a little bit of surpassing DK, in my opinion, in that second year. But this year, by himself, now pretty much the only guy on the team that really catches the ball at this level. We love Cooper Kupp, but he's only a kind of guy that fits a role with blocking schemes, all that stuff. But JSN is just a freaking animal. I mean, nobody in the league is putting up numbers like him. It's pretty reminiscent of what Jamar Chase put up that one year. So in my opinion, I think he could become the highest yardage receiver ever in Seahawks history this year. There is a possibility that I think if he keeps up this pace, if we actually run the numbers, he would have somewhere around 1,800 yards receiving, maybe a little bit more. So he could, never know. You never know. Go past the 2K mark. I think that's a bit of a stretch, but in my opinion, he is a front runner for Offensive Player of the Year or something like that. Obviously, we know that quarterbacks usually get that, but JSN is playing out of his freaking mind. I believe he's averaging around 15 or 16 yards per catch, which is pretty dang insane for the type of volume that he's getting. Again, averaging around 7 receptions per game at this rate. Not a whole bunch, but when you add the yardage up, it's pretty insane. So in my opinion, right now, he's one of the best wide receivers in the league, if not the best. Obviously, there are guys with more skill, but he is the one that is leading the pack. Super sad that Puka Nacua probably got hurt, and we don't know how long he'll be out. But this opens the door wide open for JSN to take that and run with it and never look back. So him and Sam Darnold are just hitting on all cylinders. The only thing, again, that we talked about is the touchdowns per game. AJ Barner, our second-year tight end, is just snagging them all in the red zone, as well as some of our running backs as well. Cooper Kupp just got his first touchdown this game. But that 61-yarder read that you were talking about happened this past game, and it was insane against Jacksonville, who was the number 1 pass defense in the league, and we just exposed them. So I'm super happy as a Seahawks fan. Sky's the limit for JSN, and we only got more coming because we got another guy as our third string wide receiver.
All right. More to come, I guess. And as a Packer fan, this just makes me so happy that we took Lucas Van Ness when JSN was right on the board for us. So happy. But hey, we got Golden. Maybe in 3 years he can be a JSN. He's looking pretty decent so far. But yeah. God, it was right there for the taking for us.
It was right there.
It was right there.
You could have had a number 1 wide receiver read.
We could have. Look at us now. All right. But let us know in the comments who you think the best wide receiver currently in the league is. If it's not JSN, who is it and why is that person? Let us know that in the comments if you disagree. But if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you enjoyed this series, hit that sub button. Costs you nothing. And then tonight, Monday night, we'll be live for the Commanders and Bears game. Come hang out with us as we talk about Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels about going at it tonight. So let us hang out with us tonight. And until then, keep on grinding.